Hi everyone, my name is João Cáceres and I'm going to explain about the Dionysian knowledge from the Nietzsche's perspective. So first of all, who is Dionysius? Well, Dionysius is a god from the ancient Greek mythology. Particularly, he's the god of great harvest, wine, and religious ecstasy. But also, he is the god of contradictions. So, besides to be a god of something particularly like many other gods in the mythology, for example, Eros, who's the god of love, or Demeter, who is the goddess of fertilization, Dionysius gathered in his bosom the whole that what it exists, because it's the god of contradiction of all of the reality. To emphasize about the contradiction in life, I will explain about his tutor, Silenus. Silenus was in the mythology a great sage that can even predict the future. And there was a legend which says that the king Midas wanted to meet him, so he ordered two servants to capture him. And when they did it, the king asked to Silenus, Silenus, what is the best for humans? At which the Silenus replied, laughing, the best thing for a man is not to be born, and if already born, to die as soon as possible. This confirmation about the insignificance and the absurd of life, it was in somehow present in all of the cultures, but in the ancient Greek ones, it was something particularly it wasn't something particularly like in certain moments, for example, in a funeral, but it was in somehow part of the philosophy of the streets. It was central in the thinking of the ancient Greece, in the ancient Greeks. So, in the ancient Greek, rites were celebrated in honor to Dionysius. This rites was named the Dionysian Mysteries, where the people drank a lot of wine, sang songs, and danced until reaching the ecstasy. In this Dionysian ecstasy, they entered to the Dionysians, where the people start forgetting about themselves and feeling like members of a higher community. So, in this way, the Dionysian ecstasy would be a way to forget about themselves, to suspend our consciousness about our separations and to plunge into the one all. So this experience would represent a reconciliation in three levels. Personal, because the barriers between mind and body, conscious and instincts disappears. Social, because as a shared experience, it was able to eliminate differences, the difference between them. And natural, because while the person is alienated, they doesn't feel or doesn't perceive as something different from nature. The problem, Nietzsche say, is that when this ecstasy finished, they continue or they come back to everyday life and they start feeling like an individuals, as a fragment torn from the whole. So when this ecstasy finish, it brings to them the Silenic truth that we are nothing. So one might ask, so why did not deny life? How it was possible to have a flourish and an affirmative cultures, the Greeks? Or how it was possible that they have a great artistic expression like his sculptures, his sports, his music, their poems, and of course their tragedies? Well, to answer that question, I suggest you to read the book from Nietzsche, The Birth of the Tragedy. Thank you.